Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Super Duper Furious. I'm put my drink down. Hey, shit. All right, so check this shit out, man. Like, I'm quite honest with y'all and shit. I oftentimes consider is my fiance the best one to be with for my lifetime? And I don't know if women consider this because I'm not a fucking woman, so I'm not gonna speak for something I'm not or don't know really know. But I know guys do. Is this shit really worth it? Cause like check this shit. Like so last night, when I'm making this like Monday night. So last night, this girl's on the line, and it's not like we were flirting or nothing like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like that. It was just the energy. So check this shit. So her friend come up. I didn't know who the fuck these two were. So I came up, and this lady was, you know, with some kind of like trailer trash looking people and stuff. So I automatically assumed she was trailer trash, but she was the prettiest out the group. So I automatically assumed she was the most bitchiest one. You see what I'm saying? So, but check this shit out. This is the kind of shit that positive energy does to you. So we're going through the line, and I'm talking to them, making sure they get their shit right and get their trays at Genghis Grill. So then fucking we get to the end of the line where you get the sauce on and shit at Genghis Grill, and I'm like, hey, would you like to try such and such and such and such? She was like, no. She was like a blonde, but her eyes are red as if she was crying or she just woke up and shit. And I was like, I wanted to ask her, like, you okay? He was like, nah. It's some mysterious and shit. So anyway, so she fucking says, nah, I don't want to try new sauces. You gotta stay with what you know, right? And I'm like, I almost said, hey, well, I like to dip and dab, like in things of the unknown, but that's not what my heart told me to say. So I was like, okay, let's just go with it. And I was like, yeah, I do know. And as soon as I said that, I'm like, wow, okay. So I actually spoke from the heart on that one. Then I kept looking at her, and she automatically became the most beautiful one in the group. Not because, well, she was the most beautiful one in the group, like physically attractive as well, but I wasn't looking at her like that. I automatically assumed like she was some kind of fucking cunt or some shit like that. But here's what happened after that. I was like, okay, cool. So then she says, "Oh, I'm just waiting on my girlfriend or friend, something like that." I don't, like if I have a guy friend, I don't call him. Well, I'm just waiting on my boyfriend to come in. It's completely different meaning for the male tongue. Anyway, so she goes to the bar, gets a drink probably. Then fucking her friend comes up, a brunette and whatever. She's a little bit thicker than her friend, a white girl and shit like that. I don't know why people specifically think I prefer white girls, but that's totally not the fucking case. But anyway, so she comes through the first in line, and we're talking, and then all of a sudden we get on like psychology and dreams. There we go, because she had a fucking tattoo of a lotus, and I'm like, what does the tattoo of a lotus like mean? And she's like, new beginnings and stuff, and I'm just like, and she said a dream catcher, and I was like, then what's the scarab for? He was like, oh, that's not a scarab, it's a beetle. My tattoo artist did it for some reason. And she's like, man, I wouldn't do it. It's like, fucking hate bugs. And I'm just like, why would the tattoo artist think to put a bug, something that she hates, upon her tattoo of a lotus that represents new beginnings, and the dream catcher, something that catches bad dreams? So I'm just like, is the bug the manifestation of the dreams crawling upon her new beginnings? And that's something she's going to have to deal with? Or whatever. But it's her tattoo. It's ultimately her decision what she does within her own influential force of the universe. So we talked somewhat of that, and we talked of dreams, like just a little synopsis, because we didn't talk that fucking long. I'm not trying to get her number. She was pretty. We had pretty good chemistry and nothing. Oh, I mean anything, yeah. But like we weren't flirting or nothing like that. I wasn't trying to get her number. But then there was this pause at the end of the conversation. She wanted to talk more, and I wanted to talk more. But for sake of my relationship, I was like, well, just come in anytime and talk. You know what I'm saying? When I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, like, I would like to get your number, but I love my fiance. Seriously. And I think that's not the energy that I portray. The TV's on right there. That's why I keep looking. And then, so I think, like, is my relationship currently with my fiance worth it? Because if there's anything like soulmates, people, I think, to describe it more as a twin flame. Someone like pretty much just like you, same or similar interests and shit like that. When, check this out, I'm not with somebody with the same or similar interests. So this is not my soulmate. This is not my twin flame. So I think I've met maybe my twin flame twice in my lifetime. Even somebody with my exact same birthday. Exact same birthday, exact same year. I don't know how many people get to meet that. So, check this shit out. Is your sacrifice worth something? Because you're sacrificing a life or a experience with your twin flame romantically for your relationship you're currently in. And the answer is yes and no. The main reason we've been having problems, me and my fiance, like before I proposed to her, was because of me. I'm the man in a relationship and I bear the burden of that responsibility and fully am accountable for my actions. I understand it takes two to tango, but at this point, if the man's the lead and the woman does not know where to go and she's meant to follow, that means you're fucking up. So that was the problem. I didn't realize it. So as soon as I started, I wouldn't necessarily say calming down because I'm a very intense person. I would say relax. It's relaxation. So I'll say just relax. You have chemistry with multiple people and you might not be with your soulmate. You really might not be. And you'll probably never fucking be with your soulmate. But what can you learn with your soulmate if they're practically from the same spiritual realm you are? You know what I'm saying? I focus on the realm of dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, my self-given name is Morpheus. Morpheus is the god of dreams and sleep. Then there's Mars, god of anger. Then there's fucking Atrocitus from the Green Lantern mythos, which is also a representation of anger. But then there's also hope and positivity and motivation. So I'm just like, all these are contained within you, the body. So you are a separate walking universe in the flow of the greater universe. You see what I'm saying? So, like, is it really that great to be with your soulmate? I mean, like, I'm pretty sure it'd be great, but, like, what will you really learn by staying in the same place? So, like, I love my fucking relationship. There's a lot of shit that I have to learn still, but I love my fucking relationship. And it's like, you know, god awfully worth it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's nothing wrong with questioning with the situation you're in currently. There's nothing wrong with it. You're supposed to. When females ask, why do you love me? I don't think they know what they're asking, because that's a deeper question than, I love you for your eyes, I love you because you're cute, I love you for your smile, I love you because you have a positive attitude. What a man really says, I love you because you love me. That's the answer I first gave. And that's deeper than what I understand. And that's real. Because, like, when we met and shit, like, that's practically what it was. Because I wouldn't have gave her the time of day if she didn't look at me the way she did. She saw something that she liked. Good. Because if somebody thinks I'm ugly or annoying and stuff, I'm not going to even so much as really talk to them. Because I don't care to put my energy towards that. I don't chase pussy, pretty much. I don't like that. So here's what I gotta say. If you meet your soulmate, cool. If you meet somebody that's practically your opposite in a lot of ways, you want them. because I'm pretty sure you're going to fulfill whatever. If you believe in reincarnation, then you're going to help fulfill yourself. So for the next life, you are that much more prepared to go to the greater beyond. If you're Christian or what the fuck ever, or you're monotheist, then you want to learn as much as you can, because whatever your deity or God is going to use you for, you don't fucking know, because the God's not going to tell you, because at that time, if you're told, you may not understand. You see what I'm saying? So the God knows, because it's a different dimension in which you understand. So, you know, maybe speaking through your subconscious. Your subconscious doesn't necessarily say words. It's like feelings and stuff like that. So your higher self, or whatever you want to call it, speaks to your animalistic self. And it manifests itself sometime as a feeling like, oh shit. Or a negative feeling like, ugh. Simple shit like that could have much more complex meaning if you pay attention. You know, can you overanalyze something? Yes, you just gotta fucking relax. Learn how to relax. That's all you gotta do. I didn't learn how to fucking relax until I started boxing with Zane. And I'll explain who he is, like, maybe in another video. Like, but yeah, so really, you want somebody that questions your moves, questions your motives. Because if you're not questioning your own motives and someone else does, you're going to be mad. You're going to anger, like rage and all that kind of shit. Why do you doubt me? Because you doubt yourself. In fact, you don't even validate yourself. You want to, but you don't. And you don't have to. If you're with somebody and you need their validation, you are fucking it up for everybody. You really are. So just take it from me. You don't need anyone's validation, not even your fucking own. Whatever you want to do, I'm not going to say dream big, I'm not going to say dream small, but I'm going to say listen to your dreams. I'm going to say listen to your fucking heart. As lame as that fucking sounds. If you want to defend yourself, defend yourself. If you cannot defend yourself with words, then you're not doing it right. If someone's physically coming at you, and you can't just let them go with the breeze, or just boom, like hit them a few times, and let them know. And if they're not trained, you don't take them down quickly, and you are trained, you're not fucking doing it right. You really are not. It shouldn't be a long-winded debate or whatever, stuff like that. Because you could say your piece, and you can say your piece over and over again. And if the other person's not getting it, you're not doing it wrong. You're doing it right. That's on them, because they don't want to fucking listen. But if you have to change up your shit like almost every fucking time, like you get into a confrontation, then you haven't found that rhythm yet. You know what I mean? I'm going to start making more videos, and I'm going to go more on the basis of that as I learn more. In order to give you guys just like a little something to go on. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a PhD and shit. So, you know, just so I could record like sort of a diary and shit, and just so I can give you guys, my viewers, the love that you guys deserve. You know what I mean? So, peace out. Stay furious. Stay honest. Bye-bye.